Hello everyone! Welcome to this week's Documenting the Good Stuff. We're going to do 3 photos on an 8.5 by 11 page. Today I'm showing you a sketch I'm playing along with. This sketch was created by Rachel Reynolds, who is a fellow YouTuber. She's also part of the Secret Not Secret Kit Club with me, and she put together the sketch for our scrap party that we had this past weekend. I'm showing you here the products I'm going to be using today. I'm going to be using elements from Vicki Boutin's Color Kaleidoscope collection, and my base paper is going to be paper from Altenew. So let's get started by trimming down our photos and matting them. This is layout 4 in our Documenting the Good Stuff series, which means starting next week. I have a brand new series. It will start next Wednesday and will continue for a really, really long time. Because I think what I'm basing the next series on has 30 elements to it. So for a week, that's like almost an entire year. But that's okay because it's really awesome. And it will include documenting the good stuff, and it will include, at some point, probably documenting some tough stuff. It will include seasons, and it's awesome. Wait till you see. Okay, so we're going to start that next Wednesday. Right now, I am putting my photos in sequential order, and I attach them to this green leaf paper just to give it a little bit of color in the background. So what I'm documenting today is these 3 photos of my son. We have a local kind of, not a petting zoo. So a lot of it is a petting zoo though. So it's called the Living Treasures Animal Park, and they have some animals behind glass, like they have a lion and a tiger and things like that. But most of the animals are allowed to run loose, or their enclosures are very open, and when you go in, you can buy food, and you can feed all the different animals. You can feed the monkeys, and you can feed the kangaroos, and you can feed the camels, and it's really, really cool. So anyway, this photo is of my youngest son, Logan, and he loves animals. Both my kids really, really love this park. So he had a bag of food, and he was calmly just enjoying petting this goat, and then the goat figured out that the food was in the bag, and then there's no other word for it, like just bum rushed my kid and tore the bag open, took all the food, and it was so funny. And it just so happened that I had gotten down on his level with my phone and was snapping a picture of him like smiling and feeding the goat, and then as the goat like attacked his food, I just kept clicking the camera. So I got these really cute kind of sequential photos of the goat getting Logan's food. So I have here 3 little strips of paper that I'm going to add to the bottom here. One of them is actually a branding strip, but the color blue on that branding strip matched my son's hoodie so well that I just had to go ahead and grab it. If you watch my channel a lot, then last September when Wild Whisper released their farmhouse collection, I did a couple of photos from the same day with photos of my son and his sheep. So if you're interested in some more kind of farm animal type layouts, you can go ahead and check those out. I do have a playlist from my Wild Whisper, but this was the goats, and what I'm doing here is I tore that paper to give me 2 kind of rough torn edges. I'm going to go ahead now and back those torn edges with some of the paper. I'm going to use one that is a dark blue pattern and one that is this leaf pattern. This page did not take me long at all because it, number one, I had this sketch, and I had pulled all the things I wanted off to the side so that I could just kind of sit down, and this whole layout took me about 35 minutes. So really great use of a sketch is that you can look at the sketch, you can pull, you know exactly what you're going to need to create the layout, so you can pull all your supplies, have them right there and ready to go. So I did add some washi tape around the edges of those torn areas just to make sure that they're going to stay nice. I think I'm starting Downton Abbey on my phone. I'm still watching Downton Abbey while I scrapbook, and I haven't gone to see the new movie yet, so no spoilers. It is on my list of things I want to do, but I just have not gotten there yet. I'm not a big movie girl, so I'm not a big movie girl. I'd rather watch movies in the privacy of my own home while I stitch something or scrapbook, and I don't go to the theater very often at all. But I would really like to go see this before it comes out on DVD. We'll see. We'll see if I have a really good day and can really feel like getting out and shaking my feet. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to use that tag down there at the bottom as my journaling spot, but I grabbed these stickers. These are also from Vicki Boutin. I think they're from the same collection. I think they're also from Color Kaleidoscope. Anyway, on that sticker sheet, there was this thing that's a title that said "Oh Snap," which was perfect, just perfect for this particular layout. So I'm going to add that little arrow, and I'm going to use the arrows throughout this page. Actually, at the end result will have a lot of the arrows on it. So I finished my journaling, popped it up there down at the bottom. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab this large die cut leaf, which I thought was just going to work perfectly for the cluster down there at the bottom. I am pulling in a lot of colors from my photo, which isn't something I do a ton. Sometimes I do a color match, but when I was looking for photos for a collection to go with these photos, I knew I had that pop of bright blue in his sweatshirt, and I kind of let the photos dictate what collection I pulled out and used, because I didn't have an immediate, like, oh, this collection, that's what I want to play with today. So I'm going to add this sticker, and then I'm going to add the tag. You can see I have all the stickers kind of pulled off to the side. I also pulled out for this layout Scrap and Happy Studios a Zoo Day epoxy set, but it didn't really work that well, and I have tons and tons of zoo and animal photos. My kids are, they love animals. Their favorite thing to do is to hit up zoos, is to go spend the day at the zoo. We go to Pittsburgh quite often as well. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to add these tags and my journaling, and then continue to kind of put together my layout, my clusters. So I'm just working with clusters. All those stickers that I have off to the side are from the Color Kaleidoscope sticker book. And then a lot of them, I will tell you right now, needed extra adhesive because I pulled them off the sticker book and they didn't want to stick to my Get Sticky notebook. But they also, when I put them back onto the sticker paper later, they didn't want to stick on the sticker paper again either. And when I was putting them down, I ended up having to go back in and add more stick to them. Oh my. There is nothing. I'm sure everyone has crafty pet peeves, right? But mine is, and this is like, seriously, my biggest, craftiest pet peeve is stickers that don't stick. What is even the point? Stickers, they have one job. Their one job is, I don't have to add extra adhesive to you, and you will stick. No. Anyway, so annoying. All right, rant over. This one especially was giving me fits. These stickers were giving me fits, and I'm just like, you're a sticker! All right, continuing on, I'm going to go ahead and grab a layout layer here and kind of get these in there. Some of these stickers are from the puffy sticker sheets. They're like circle stickers. They're really cute. They're kind of dimensional. They're not quite puffy. They're really different, and I really, really like them. So some of the circles are from that sticker pack too. Really usable embellishments and super cute. And now I'm just working these clusters out. I want to get them just right. I pretty much just use the sketch as a jumping off point and as a way to kind of situate my three photos and my title. I also took the idea of those torn edges from the sketch, and then now I'm kind of off the rails and just doing what I want to do with it. So I have a couple of word stickers there that I really want to use. One of them said this made me laugh, or this makes me laugh, and it's still a year and a half later. These photos still make me laugh. So definitely a set of good stuff layout to document. I don't end up using that larger piece right there, that large leaf piece. Just scale-wise, it wasn't quite going to work with the fact that I was doing 8.5 by 11, which is totally fine, and it can go with all my other Colors Kaleidoscope stuff back into my stash for another day. So I'm just showing you here my stickers. I'm looking right now at how I have everything. Oh, what I was pointing to there was the arrows. So I have the arrows kind of pointing in such a way that you can kind of follow the arrows down through, and they kind of point to different parts of the layout or different things that you can start at the top and work your way down if you follow the arrows. Now I'm just adding some staples because it's a boy layout. In my world, all layouts about boys need staples most of the time. Extra adhesive, look at that. Okay, this is where I look at these Scrap and Happy epoxy stickers, and while I love them, they're not going to work. I did try one or two. I did try to kind of see, okay, do I have room can I squeeze one more embellishment on this page? But it wasn't going to work. And that's going to complete this layout for today. Thank you so much for joining me during my Documenting the Good Stuff layout series during the month of September. I'll see you all again a lot this week, and then a ton in October, because for whatever reason, I scheduled myself so many videos. So I'll have another one tomorrow and Friday. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.